Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shield for the Nintendo Switch. And we're here in Hulbury with its like rocking music. And here's Gwyneth Paltrow or something like that. Our sincerest apologies. The chairman is quite busy at the moment, which it doesn't look like at all. Everyone, please disperse. Please leave now. Okay, see you later. The chairman looks like he's fresh out of his yacht or something like that. No need to rush off, I can still do more photo or autographs. I'll even give you my Pokemon League card. Oh, poor Chairman Rose with his like slight paunch. Like they just have to give him that to make it clear that he's like, a sort of like middle-aged man. We need the support of our fans to keep doing what we're doing. Chasing them off like that, aren't you a bit too harsh, Oleana? Fans are very important, of course. That's why you need to keep doing your work, for their sake. What is this work? I promise to do everything in my power to assist you too, Chairman. Well, if Malfoy is involved, it can't be good. That's Draco Malfoy, you filthy mudblood. Bede, sir. That's right, Bede. I dare say I'm impressed by how far you've come since I gave you that Pokemon all those years ago. Will you perhaps be the one to win the gym challenge? Or perhaps it will be one of the trainers endorsed by the champion? I will prove your faith in me was well placed. What's that line in like Final Fantasy 12 where it's like, oh, let that be... no, not let that be the... Let it be the whetstone of your blade. That's from Macbeth. But it's something like, it's one of those like, it's pretty much like the exact same line actually, but I can't remember it. You'd think I would since I've been playing that game again. Yes, my name is Harry. Before you start, I actually don't give a shit about anything that's happening in this game, even though everyone seems to think I do. I admit I'm curious about Leon's reasons for endorsing you. So keep an eye on Oleana, like Gwyneth Paltrow's facial expressions, because her facial expressions throughout this game are just ridiculous. You're going to face Gym Leader Nessa soon, yes? If you get a gym badge from her, I'll hold a celebration. I'd like to get to know you a little better after all. Oleana's like, oh my god, this is going to be another, like, news scandal I'm going to have to smooth over. Chairman, we really should be going. Before he gets like into some like underage love story. I just don't think it would be a love story. I think it would be like a creep story. It's like in that line in the epic rap battle between Trump and Biden where he's like, I'm not a little girl's shoulder, so you can't touch this, MC Stammer. Like, and he says it like that. It's really weird. The chairman will be heading to this town's seafood restaurant where there will be a chair that I'll sit on and break, and then everyone will be staring and Jack Black will go up to the maitre d' and look for another chair and be all like, the chair must be a shitty chair because how could skinny Gwyneth Paltrow sit on it and break it, when actually it was fat Gwyneth Paltrow sat on it and broke it. That's what happened. That film, Shallow Hal, is like that film Shallow Hal is one of those films that I have weirdly seen multiple times. Like, I put it in like the same class as like What Lies Beneath. Like, there are these two kind of like films that actually aren't bad. They're good films, right? Shallow Hal and What Lies Beneath. They're definitely worth watching. All these people are there like waiting to look into the restaurant. What do you have to say, Gwyneth? Get your water bag. Oh, but what are my water balls? But yeah, like, they're good movies, right? But it's like, they're kind of like, they're not exactly like considered like S-grade films or anything like that. So it's like, why have I seen them so many times? I don't need to go smoking in it. I don't need to go hiking in the mountains or whatever. Funny stories. Get a whiff of that fragrance. How about some incense? Oh, cool. So you can actually just buy them? I didn't know that. These are the things that you need to, like, to like get the baby Pokemon, like baby Mr. Mime Jr. and things. No. You... That's the one where in the last video I was like, oh, she looks culturally appropriated. But yeah, like What Lies Beneath and Shallow Hal, for some reason I've seen those movies like so What Lies Beneath, oh, these guys are blocking the way, they're pretty much like the Earthbound police here. But I love this town, the way it looks. Again, pitifully, you don't really ever come back here again that much, but it's so cool looking. It's like What Lies Beneath, I think I've seen it like probably about 6 times. Maybe not necessarily in its entirety, but it's one of those films that it's kind of for some reason on the television regularly. And I wonder, there's even a train station here. That's crazy. Why am I walking around like a buffoon when I have a bicycle? And it's one of those films that's like weirdly on television a lot, and whenever it's on, I just kind of like go ahead and turn it on. Oh yeah, these are like cool Pokemon right here. Oh, could I have like... Oh, there's Nessa. What are you doing here? I completely forgot this. I was just gonna roll up to your gym and be like, where are you? You must be a gym challenger, right? How did you know? That's amazing. You're one of the ones endorsed by Leon, right? You've become something of a hot topic among the gym leaders. Here you go, Mr. Famous. I already heard about you, so you should learn about me, too. I really, love, Nessa's design in this. She's just cool. You put the lead card in your album. Let's head to the stadium. I love fishing, but love Pokemon battles even more, and I'm itching for a battle with you. She's pretty much like the continuation of the Misty character type, and that she's just kind of like this just like normal person really, but like unfortunately in like video games, normal female characters aren't normal people, just normally. That didn't make any sense what I said, but I think you guys know what I mean. So yeah, like What Lies Beneath is one of them, and Shallow Hal is another one that seems to be like on the television all the time, and whenever it's on, I just turn it on. So for that reason, I've seen that film like a crazy number of times, not always in its entirety, and actually the first couple of times I saw it wasn't even in its entirety. Like the first couple of times that I saw that film, I saw like the second half of it, or the second 2/3 of it, or something like that. Yeah, we might as well change into your uniform. For old time's sake, I have a mocha today, which I haven't been doing like very recently. I actually like try to stay away from the mochas now ever since I discovered or realized, whichever, that I'm like slightly lactose intolerant. I'm not like horrifically lactose intolerant, as in like I can still have things like hard cheese or yogurt and things like that, but like pure milk, if I have too much of it, then not only will it make my stomach feel bad, but like I will get like skin outbreaks on my forehead and things like that. So I actually like try to stay away from mochas and things because it's just like a high content of regular milk, but every now and then I decide to just take the hit, you know, you just kind of go for it because you're like, the joy you'll get from having it will offset the pain of having gone through it, I guess. The trainers in this game are like so blind compared to other games. And she looks serious. Gym trainer Julia. Scary looking. And then she has this stupid thing. Roxette is gonna... yeah, well, at least this thing isn't a... this thing isn't a ground attack ground Pokemon yet. So yeah, I'm recording this in the evening time after work. I'm not sure I'll like record too much. I'll probably record like 1, max 2 videos. Well, actually, what I've been wanting to do, like, you guys can tell me what you think, but like I've been trying to, my goal is to like stop all these videos being like a half an hour long. I don't know what it is. Like, I know my videos a lot of the time used to be like 22 to 22 minutes long or whatever. And I think like between 15 and 20 something minutes is good. But like, every single video being like a half an hour long is just like, it's just not okay, you know. It's like, who sits down for a half an hour and watches the whole thing consistently? Also, I love the look of this gym. It kind of has like that Rico Harbor vibe going on, which you've just got to like. Or it looks like it kind of reminds me of the Aquadome from when we were kids. The Aquadome in Tralee. Another serious looking person. But yeah, I'm hoping to kind of be like strict with myself and kind of restrict the lengths of my videos to being under a half an hour consistently, and then if it happens that the half an hour happens. But I feel like in this game, like, it's my first time playing like LPing a newer Pokemon game. I've always only done like Gen 1 and Gen 2. And I find you really notice it when you're recording videos, like how less, like, I don't want to say less efficient, but that really is the word, I guess, like how much more kind of crap there is, you know. There's so much more kind of people talking and people telling you this and blah, blah, blah. There's just so much more like story stuff happening and everything, you know, which isn't a bad thing. It definitely like takes its toll on a video, because the reason the last video was a half an hour long is because I did literally just one route on that one video, you know, and it's like, I kind of want to do more than just do half of a route in the course of a video. I feel like then you're talking about like that's just like the shortcut back. It's like, where do you draw the distinction between or where do you like find the compromise between what am I going to say? It's down here. I remember getting confused by this at one point, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. If I can do the cloisters of trials that are so challenging. It's like where do you draw the distinction then between okay, do you want a video that's like shorter so that it's more digestible in one sitting, in one easy muck session, or do you want a video where you feel like you've accomplished something in terms of the overall arc of the game? Ooh, Aurora Beam. We will call her Princess Aurora. Ugh. Thing is, I don't really need to lower things' speed, because with Ice Shard I'm faster anyway. The move I wish I had on that thing was I shouldn't call poor Turtle. Poor every time you see it you just say it. I shouldn't call poor Ollie a thing. The thing I wish I had on it was Freeze Dry. But oh well. Can't have everything in life, you know. But yeah, it's like, do you want something that where you feel like you've accomplished something that makes sense, like from start to finish, and like doing like a small little section of a route. See, look, I can't do anything here. So what do I do? Do I go like back here and do I like do something here or something? It's like, I don't know. Oh well, I suppose what I do is I turn off the blue one. And that blocks off the red one, and then I suppose I can come back here and turn off the red one. Because you end up needing to have the yellow one off. You know, because now the blue one's blocking. To think, at one point, I actually wanted to LP Professor Layton on this channel. I think I need to have the yellow one in the on position, is it? I have no idea anymore. Can I, like, do anything down here? Probably not. To think I actually... No, this is, like, the exact same direction I was going earlier. As I say, to think I was actually going to... LP Professor Layton and the Curious Village or something on this channel before. I actually started an LP of that at one time, and then and it was actually like a co-op LP together with Kick Butt Toaster. And we recorded like the first couple of videos, but the problem was that it was so irksome, first of all, to record it as a co-op. It was just more trouble than it ended up being worth. And I think it was like the recording, like I was recording it using like Desmume, which sounds like so weird. It's like the Masamune. It looks, see, it's not that hard. Unlike Lavos, my old Windows computer. So it's like, by the way, we won. What's my PP like on Thundershock? So I don't know, there was some reason why it just didn't really work out well. It just like wasn't, it didn't end up being like an idea that was going to fly, but I actually like toyed with the idea several times since then and always elected against it. To this day, I've never done a DSLP on this channel. So anyway, I'm going to be true to my word. I'm going to stop the video here at 17 minutes and not a half an hour, and in the next video we're going to go in there, we're going to we're going to hopefully beat Nessa, and look, my character doesn't seem all too sure, but we'll go for it. Thanks a million for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye now.